Moments ago, we heard Sebastian Wolf call the Voros twins influencers. And Eli Surge is a man that can influence the direction of this company at a moment's notice. He holds that contract that he won at the Canadian Gauntlet match back at the Harbor Convention Center that promises him an NEW championship opportunity whenever he so chooses. Jordan, we could see him get involved after the main event here tonight if he wants to.
He's had all summer to figure it out, what he wanted to do with that title shot. But I gotta say, it seems like it's pretty hot to be wearing a tinfoil poncho out here at Nat Bailey Stadium.
He is cooking like a baked potato in the sunshine here on the biggest porch in Vancouver.
It's like 800 degrees under this thing. Coming to the ring next.
hareef Morrow, of course, spells his name with a $, and you know why that is, Jordan. This guy is money every time he takes the ring. One half of Reloaded, his tag team partner in action later tonight in one of our 3 co-main events. So hareef will fly solo in triple threat action opposite Eli Surge, and our next entrant, a man making his long-awaited return to the ring, though not a fan favorite in these parts. I don't know if it's been breathlessly awaited, but I'm sure there's a good many people here at Nat Bailey happy to see this next gentleman.
Making his return to the ring, and his debut with Nation Extreme Wrestling. From West Vancouver,
this has been a long time coming, Jordan Bowman. You just heard Rob Fay call it his NEW debut. That stomp a strut you love to see on full display right there. Not quite true, of course. Alex Plexis has been our general manager for the better part of the last year. He's really turned the tables on some fan favorites. Cat Power has fallen victim to his machinations over the last few months. But finally, back in the ring after 5 years out of action due to head injuries, concussions, injury trouble. The return of Alex Plexis to ring action here in the Pacific Northwest. A Pac Cup winner. He's got a great resume. And can he return to his former glory? We will wait and see.
Very excited to see Alex Plexis back in a wrestling ring here in NEW. As you mentioned, he is our commissioner. We have seen him make some appearances over the last several months, but not necessarily in the ring. This is going to be fantastic. I was there the night he won the Pacific Cup. I heard and saw that stomp a strut many times that evening. This is exciting.
Can he hold up is the question. This is something that we've nearly seen in the past. There have been some false promises, perhaps. Plexis was scheduled to work a triple threat match back at NEW 1 last September at the gaming stadium. His body did not hold up. He was not able to make his debut. He, of course, booked himself to be tag team partner of Cat Power opposite the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler and Taylor Rising, in intergender tag team action at the Harbor Convention Center a few months ago. But that was all chicanery. It was
a bait and switch.
A ruse by the general manager, the commissioner, whatever you want to call him. He booked that match and he never had any intention of working it. He put Eddie Osborne in Kat's corner, and the two of them are longtime rivals. They did not coexist at all.
He has been abusing his power as general manager for months, and you got to believe that Eli Surge and hareef Morrow are relishing the opportunity to get their hands on this guy.
You'd think, though, in his return to ring action, he would have booked himself against some lighter competition, because these are two tough customers that he finds himself squaring off against in this one. And as a result, you can see almost right from the get-go, Plexis is on the run, trying to hide in this crowd. And what do you know? The action spilling to the outside. These men gonna run all over Nat Bailey Stadium. This one's headed to the neutral zone porch.
Oh, it's like a sushi race, Justin.
Plexis is no doubt the dastardly Chef Wasabi.
Oh, the worst.
In the sushi race that is NEW wrestling.
He's the worst. I was going to say, during their entrances, you saw Eli Surge go into the crowd, endear himself to this, wonderful collection of folks here at Nat Bailey Stadium, give out a couple tinfoil hats. You saw hareef Morrow as well go into the crowd, endear himself to these people. And when Plexis went into the crowd, it was more so to escape.
Who knows how far they will go? We can't even see them from our vantage point here any longer at the Neil O'Brien broadcast booth.
That's the thing about these NEW shows. You never know where the action's going to spill out into. Whether it's the Harbor Convention Center, the Commodore, or even the confines of Nat Bailey Stadium, we use the space, sir.
They could be grabbing a nice refreshing beverage right now, perhaps, or using a yard dog as a weapon even.
That's a waste of a yard dog, though.
Either way, the cowardly Plexis perhaps also questioning himself in much the same way we were questioning if he had the endurance to hold up in this one as he's running for the hills in the early stages.
I thought I saw Eli Surge out on the neutral zone porch. Turns out it's just a child he gave a tinfoil hat to. Can confirm that it's not Eli Surge. I'm pretty sure.
Well, Eli's conspiracy crew continues to grow in numbers by the day. As this one could head back to the ring at some point. It has to end there. We need a pinfall in the middle of the ring at some point.
We need to get in touch with ace reporter, award-winning journalist Wyatt Arndt to see if Wyatt can get on the streets there and report back to us what's happening.
I believe I see our general manager. No, that is not him. Never mind. I looked like a man who was running for the hills.
That would probably be Alex Plexis.
Yes, he looked like a coward of some sort, so I believed he was Alex Plexis. Just a fan looking for a better seat, I believe.
Because Surge and hareef Morrow run towards, Plexis runs from.
Exactly. Oh, wow, hareef going off.
So dive into the corner, back onto the field near the foul pole, and hareef Morrow, we have visual confirmation, is on the field at Nat Bailey Stadium after a big dive.
Got back on the field with a big splash, literally and figuratively, Jordan. As referee taken to the field right now as well. The action up by the warning track near that back wall at the neutral zone porch.
Fairly certain you're not going to see this type of action if you come here to catch a baseball game at Nat Bailey Stadium with the Vancouver Canadians. Fairly certain, yeah.
And he can run, he can hide, but Alex Plexis can only hold the Wolves at the door for so long. hareef Morrow was getting his hands on the GM not long ago, but it's Plexis with the upper hand right now, just drilled hareef face first into the apron. And into the ring post now, but Eli Surge able to sneak up behind him.
Plexis, a very smart tactician in the ring, though. Something that can't be understated.
Surge went unseen in that attack. Like Bigfoot in the woods of the Pacific Northwest. You know he's out there, but you never see him. Plexis with a spinning neck breaker. Trying to work a submission hold on the arm of Eli Surge into a crossface
now. Got that crossface locked in. hareef Morrow better get in there.
Morrow shades of RVD, a rolling thunder directly onto the pile. And Plexis looks shaken up now as hareef takes the upper hand.
Yeah, let's not forget, like you mentioned, the false starts we've had with Alex Plexis in returning to the ring here in NEW.
A spike DDT from Plexis just dropped Morrow right onto his cranium. And now some big offense from Eli Surge. Uppercut to the head of Plexis, and now just kicking him along the apron. Tried to kick him right out of the ring, but Plexis able to hang on to that bottom rope.
Plexis' known injury history. I mean, if we know about it, the wrestlers in the ring know about it. Beautiful code red from hareef Morrow. But you're looking to see if maybe Eli Surge or hareef Morrow start, really targeting the head and neck area of Alex Plexis.
Massive lariat from Surge just about took the head off of hareef Morrow after that code red. I'm surprised that hareef didn't look for a cover off that code red. Thought he might have put him away.
hareef's in trouble there on the mat. You have to wonder what that dive out in left field took out of hareef Morrow, even though it was his offensive maneuver.
Morrow trying to catch his breath along the apron as he rolls towards the outside. Guillotine choke drop along the top rope from Plexis, and now a big missile drop kick off that top rope as well.
Beautiful springboard offense from Plexis, and a big super kick from hareef Morrow.
Again, another strike to the head, looking to take the skull clean off the shoulders of the man who has been the commissioner of NEW for the last calendar year.
I know we're watching this match closely. These fans here at Nat Bailey Stadium are watching this match closely. You gotta wonder if the medical team at NEW are also watching this match closely to perhaps intervene for Alex Plexis' benefit here.
Running axe handle from Eli Surge. Just broke up whatever move to the outside hareef was looking for, as looks like Surge is going to bring him up for a follow-away slam off the middle rope to the outside. Oh my God, Eli Surge is a conspiracy theorist to be sure, but I didn't think he was this crazy to attempt something like this. Oh my!
Oh my goodness! Avalanche fall-away slam from Eli Surge onto the grounds crew. Alex Plexis lucky enough to dodge it.
And look, Alex Plexis is digging into his bag of tricks, literally and figuratively. We're seeing that line chalk.
That's line chalk.
He's got the line chalk.
Nat Bailey security.
A fistful of it, and our referee doesn't see any of this. As Eli Surge comes back in and takes a face full of chalk, and now Plexis going right back to work with that crossface. How much can Eli take after that chalk to the face? As now the knuckles dig right in, and Eli will tap. Alex Plexis claims the victory in his first match back in an NEW ring. Welcome back, Plexi.
That's something you just can't quantify, is the amount of psychological intuition from Alex Plexis there. To have the wherewithal to get out of the way of that reverse dive on the outside from Eli Surge. He had the chalk ready to go. Impressive, like you gotta say it.